highlighting. We are looking weak for the last 5 trading sessions, or rather for the 5 weeks, consecutive ones. We have been in the red. So it seems like, at least historically, if you were to just map how the Nifty has typically performed, it seems like we're headed in for some amount of rebound, because we have been in that oversold territory for quite some time. The delivery, or rather the Nifty has managed to deliver negative weekly returns for the last 5 weeks. So the 6th week, typically, traditionally, if I look at the returns in the last 11 times, the positive return in the 6th week in the 9 times, negative return in the 6th week twice, and this is data accumulated over a span of about almost 15 years. So at least historically, chartically, it seems that this week is finally going to be some amount of resilience and rebound. As has been the case, it's played out, and we've managed to tide through all the tariff news, all the earnings news flow, etc. So let's see where we head for today. Again, you know, it's indicating a very, very muted start. So it's pretty quiet right now. You're not really seeing any big moves this way or that, at least on the first and opening tick. 24,565 is where we're currently at for the Nifty. Marginal in the green for ICICI Bank. Eternal is slipping a little bit. Bharat Electronics, Reliance, all very lukewarm trades coming in. So let's check in on those earnings reactions. Perhaps that's where you're going to see the meaningful moves. And I want to start off with the big ones first. I want to see what Bharti is up to after that block deal that may have transpired. And then, of course, Titan, given that those numbers surely are very, very strong. Not quite the case for Apollo Tyres. So Titan also is not really cheery. It starts off pretty flat right now in trade. HPCL, of course, has had a strong Q1 show. Their EBITDA is up almost about 34% on a sequential basis. Ramco numbers are good. GSFC numbers are good. GCPL, though, has been a little bit weak. The margins are below the street estimates. But the big ones now, AU Small Finance Bank, after getting the RBI nod for a universal bank, that's why you're seeing a meaningful move, almost 4% higher for AU SFB. What about LIC? For them as well, the strong show is what they've delivered in the first quarter. A PAT uptick of solid 52% is what they've seen, and it's a 4% of a move coming in on LIC. I don't recall when LIC moved 4% intraday. 922 is where that stock is right now. Other than that, just want to check in on yesterday's movers. Remember, yesterday too, the flavor was largely IT. There were a couple of those two-wheeler majors, and then, of course, Pharma held out quite strongly, as has been the case all through this week. And Lupin was a strong show after its numbers. Today too, you're seeing some follow-through move in Hero MotoCorp. Lupin, though, has arrested that move, and it's down about 0.7%. NCC, Coforge, Fortis, that's where you saw the meaningful moves coming in yesterday.
All right, yes, of course, very strong moves on these counters, but in some of the other earnings candidates, we have Cummins India as well, that is up around 2.5% as we speak right now. AU Small Finance Bank is up around 3%. Let's watch out for that. But a lot of these block deals have also been through. Like on the bottom of your screen is Bharti Airtel, 1.2% equity block deal has already been done in 3 different blocks. And like we have been flagging off, the promoter stake sale was expected to be just of 0.8%. So a larger block deal, what we have seen on Bharti Airtel, and along with that, NTPC2 as well, there's a block deal too, with 2.13 million shares being traded in the block, and that stock is absolutely flat as we speak right now. But let's also have a look at what some of the other earning candidates, be it the like of Ramco Cement, what that stock is doing. Not a great set, 3.5% decline is what we are getting to see. Bharat Dynamics, like MSCI Rejig, that has been announced, and there is expected to be an outflow on that stock. More than 1% cut is what we are seeing, and even Page Industries reacting to its con call highlights. Not a great one. 3% decline is what we are getting to see on that particular counter. So all in all, a decent start for the markets, and the breadth of the market is also looking quite decent right now, especially in terms of the advancing decline. The number of stocks that are advancing and declining, that's quite even Steven as we speak. And along with that, let's also flag off Tata Motors upcoming earnings for this particular counter. Today we will get to see the numbers. A 1% uptick is what we are getting to see. But let's go across to our experts then and try and find out that what they are